Okay. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Good? Okay. If you're good already, you're going to get better. If you are bad, you're going to get good. If you're neutral, so it's improving regardless of what it is. So that's good. So we'll start today as we normally do with a little bit of meditation together. So let's just get into it and see what happens. Okay, everyone. So let us start off with maybe the most important part of the day, which is just to do a bit of meditation to become peaceful. It is the practice of the path that really matters, and the theoretical things are there to support the practice of the path. So, as often with the practice, it is the basic things that matter. The mind often wants to indulge in the complicated things, wants to understand, wants to sort things out, to figure things out intellectually. But the path is usually very simple. The ideas are very simple. In fact, the problem is that we are often too complex as human beings. And so meditation is the same thing. It's a very simple thing. It's about sitting back and allowing things to be. And we tend to be very bad at just allowing things to be. So just learning this basic non-doing in life, sitting back and just enjoying what is happening, not doing anything about it, not meditating in the sense of doing anything, but learning to be at peace, learning to sit back. And to be able to do that, you have to have a degree of right view, the right kind of attitude. You need to know what really matters in life, what is truly valuable. And when you know what is valuable, the mind will go there all by itself. If it doesn't, it means you don't really understand what is truly valuable. You only understand superficially. So what is of true value is the spiritual path. The worldly things are just more of the same, going round and round. And once you get that, then the mind, like a nice trained dog, just goes towards the peace, goes towards the quiet. And this is what we're all trying to do here. So sit back, just relax, allow the body to be at ease. And when the body becomes at ease, it sends a signal to the mind to also be at ease, because mind and body are so closely intertwined with each other. So just learning to relax is already a powerful thing. And do not worry what happens when you relax. Initially, there is often like a counter reaction when the mind thinks more. And the reason the mind thinks more is because you are letting go. You are allowing it to think more. It feels like you are going backwards, but actually you are going forwards. You just have to wait. You just have to be patient. The same thing if you feel tired because you have too many activities in your life. It's a temporary tiredness. So you allow it to stay. You allow it to be here. You don't force it out. You don't do anything to overcome the tiredness. You just wait. And as you wait, the tiredness tends to dissipate by itself, and the clarity returns to the mind. So this is a game of patience. It's a game of enjoying. The beautiful thing about the spiritual path, it's a very joyful path, far more joyful than things you find in ordinary life once you start to understand how it works. So look for that in your meditation. Look for that which is enjoyable. If it isn't enjoyable, it means you're not really directing the mind in the right way. So sit back, relax, enjoy, have a good time. Then you are on the right track. A nice way to think about meditation is to consider it as rest time, relaxation time, not time when you do something or you achieve anything, but just a time when you rest and you relax. And when the meditation goes well, the relaxation you achieve is far deeper than any ordinary kind of rest. It is more restful than sleep in many ways, because often you come out, if you are successful, you come out energized and happy as a consequence of meditation. So this is a good indication of whether you are doing the right thing or not. If you feel tight or tense, if you feel that you cannot relax properly, then the first thing you need to do is just to sit back and until you really relax properly. You feel really at ease. There's no pain, there's no tensions. There's a feeling of ease. One of the beautiful words in the suttas for meditation is the ease, the comfort. The pasu vihara is a word for meditation in the suttas. So reflecting on this in the right way is so important to know how to move forward. So learn to relax first of all. Then when the mind and the body relaxes, the second thing to do is to enjoy, to learn to perceive what is happening in the right way. The sense of doing something wholesome, doing something good, being in the presence of these wonderful teachings, whatever gives rise to a spiritual positive feeling within, a sense of gratitude, a sense of recalling the good things that you have done in your life. All of these things lead to a positive feeling, a sense of rejoicing in your kalyana mittas, your good friends who are here. Whatever it is that gives rise to these good feelings, you bring that into the meditation. It brightens up the mind. It directs the mind in the right way. And then when all of these things come together and the mindfulness sharpens, then you just wait for the breath to come to you, as I mentioned yesterday. And when the breath comes to you, that is when the breath meditation starts. Make sure you get the sequence right. If you don't, you will not really succeed in this tricky, sometimes tricky, yet very simple path of meditation. Okay, so when you come to the breath meditation, it should always be a feeling of ease, a feeling of enjoyment, a feeling of something that is really delightful. And if it isn't delightful, if it is not enjoyable, then take a few steps back. Go back again to the place where you relax and you are at ease. The breath should be a cool, smooth, pleasant feeling here. Something that where there is no sense of pressure or tension, somewhere you don't really try. It's just there. You're observing something delightful, like you're seeing something beautiful, the sunset, or whatever it might be. Then you know the breath meditation is heading in the right way. And just sit back and enjoy. And as you sit back and enjoy, the meditation develops all by itself. There's nothing you have to do. And again, take a few moments now to review the meditation today. And the idea of reviewing is to understand the process of meditation. How does letting go come about? What does it mean to let go? What does it mean to perceive things in a positive way? So if you feel better now, ask yourself, why do you feel better? What is it that this time you have done so the meditation is heading in the right way? Okay, so that's the end of the meditation. So please come out and let's have a 15-minute break. See you back again.